Hello and welcome to the daily reading. This is a daily tarot reading. This is for Friday, June 27th, 2025. Thanks for being here. I'm going to use the tarot cards here. We're going to pull a few cards, get an idea of the universal energies that we can look at today to kind of maybe plan for the day, or in retrospect at the end of the day, review the reading, perhaps make some journal notes, and understand some of the experiences we went through for the day. You can do one, the other, both, whatever feels right for you. I'm going to use the Unveiled tarot. It's a very unusual tarot. This is a box by, Jesse Lonergan. And they have this interesting window where you have one thing going on, and then you have the usual archetypical idea of what the card is about or what it's trying to represent. So it can portray some very interesting messages. Let's cut to one here. There's the Lover's card. Two people meeting on a subway, but actually connected. The Queen of Pentacles. A woman maybe going to a business meeting or being very formal, but in reality, she's trying to take on the idea of the queen. So it's this very cool interplay of tarot imagery with real world imagery. So we're going to look at the energy that's in play for the end of the week, Friday, June 27th, 2025. Hope everyone's had a good week so far. Not feeling like we need to do the pendulum on this one. Let me shuffle a couple more times. See if we have any volunteers. And the first card is definitely, I want to do it a little differently. I saw this just before I started the video. I always do a little meditation and think about this and tune in. And one second. This one, we're going to do two up top, one below. The other one also wants to be from the bottom. This one is right in there. Right there. That was easy. So this is, we're going to use the two up top more as a combination. We're going to look at what they combine to tell us. And then this one feels like, we'll see, it feels like a clarifier or like foundational energy. The Devil again. Well, hello there. And the King of Cups. So I'll pull these cards so you can look at them because it's really kind of incredible. So here's the Devil card. Here is, you have a family, but the Devil card is all about what you're bound to. What choices have you made that have put you in service to something that is holding you back? In this case, this family, this husband and wife have probably put a mortgage down on their home, and now they're feeling locked in. They can't move forward, and so they kind of get stuck in a trap, right? They feel stuck. They feel like they can't move forward. They feel like they're stuck in this contract that holds them in place. Very interesting. And the King of Cups is a pretty cool card. Here you have stormy water, all sorts of emotional energy happening, all sorts of heavy winds and heavy thought, and the storm, right? The archetypical storm. But the King of Cups sails through calm seas, no matter where they go. No matter what they do, the King of Cups is the master of emotion, master of the water energy, master of intuition, knows how to sail on any sea. And Nine of Swords. Okay. So today feels like there is potential for a lot of anxiety about what you feel stuck to. Anxiety that is keeping you awake at night. Anxieties that are really cutting into you're letting it cut into your spirit. And I would just want to remind you, you are a spirit in a physical body. You are the pilot of the physical mech of this physical form. And you need to remember that. And you need to really kind of lock into this King of Cups energy, because there's a lot of energy of storm, of upheaval, of concern and worries, and being locked into things that don't let you become what you think you can become. And the King of Cups is aware of all of that. And so trying to find this spiritual center and this sense of calm and balance and composure, as well as responsibility, right, to these things. But you can't let it undermine you to the point that you are losing control of your ship, that you are losing control of what you want to go do. Take a hard look today at what you are tied to, that you have signed into. And you may have done it of your own free will, but now it's time to possibly look at how you can detach from it. These chains that the devil puts on people, right? Figuratively, symbolically, the secret is you can take those off. Now, you might have to deal with some repercussions for whatever agreement you've made, right? And maybe that's keeping you up at night. But the idea is to try to get back into a flow state and not let these things dictate. Okay? This devil card can also and can represent desires, urges, addiction, things that are under the surface of that aren't being addressed, that aren't being looked at. And those same things can be causing this Nine of Swords. I'm being told Nine of Swords is very much can be about shame, right? Like there is a sense here of you have a chance today to address the devil in the room. You have a chance today to look at what is holding you back from being the amazing and wonderful spiritual person. And you can be there pretty quickly. It will take work, but okay. What am I trying to say here? The King of Cups understands that sometimes you have to make sacrifices in order to sail on those calm seas, in order to take care of yourself, to place boundaries down so you can sail on these seas and get the navigation points that you need to so you can see the way forward. The King of Cups also knows how to sail on calm seas because they are trying to comfort others. The King of Cups today could be someone that you can lean on, someone you can go to. If someone is coming to mind as I'm saying that, then please reach out to them. This doesn't mean male. This is male or female, but someone that is mature and seems to always be supportive. If this is getting to be too much today, or maybe you've identified something that is holding you back, there might be somebody in your life who you can talk to about it, and they might be able to help you or just hold space for you while you work through the deals that have been made, and removing these chains so you can feel free again and you can move away from these Nine of Swords. Because the Nine of Swords is almost creating a feedback loop. These fears are kind of creating, let's say it's about a mortgage, right? The fears are almost holding you back from taking actions that you may need to take to get your first steps into freedom away from that mortgage or get away from heavy debt, for instance. The same goes true for if you're in recovery, okay? The idea is to break this feedback loop here by really, really tapping into this King of Cups energy and finding a way, possibly through meditation, possibly through gratitude practices, of finding that calmer water that can help you navigate through this situation. Be on the lookout today for things that want to tie you down, things that might read the fine print is another way to put that. Be very, very mindful of anything that is taking joy out of your life that is not a heck yeah. Take a look at that today, especially if it is keeping you up at night, if it is causing a ton of worry and anxiety. If you can find the center here and find what is causing this feedback loop, you will begin to see calmer water ahead today. So take the time today to center yourself. Try to connect to that divine spiritual sense of being truly connected to the universe, that you are a child of the universe. You are a spirit of the universe. And because of that, you can do amazing things. And so the goal today is to address this feedback loop. Wow. Okay, so heavy reading today. There's definitely some transformation, transmutable energy that is coming up today. So be aware of that. And if it does come up, hopefully now you know what you need to do. Gather distance, look for support, take care of yourself. But you can't ignore if something like this comes up today, because it's trying to tell you something very important for your advancement. All right, I'm going to go with, I want to go with something that's, we might go with two cards here, depending on what we get. I might pull an Angels and Ancestors as well, but this feels pretty heavy. So I want to cover this and make sure we have a good message here. And because of that, let's go ahead and use a pendulum. Sorry, just getting things figured out here. We're looking for some clarity, some ideas here, some punctuation as to what can help us on this Friday. How can we work with this energy that's coming up? Be aware of what is tying you down, what is holding you in place. All right. Defend. Wow. Yeah. Defend your peace, my friends. Defend your peace today. So I'm gonna grab the book here real quick. Let's see. It's a beautiful book that comes with this, and because this is about really taking care of yourself today, protecting your space, protecting your peace. I just keep hearing that over and over. Feel free to pause and read that if you want. It's interesting. It's a lot about defense and how scorpions defend themselves, both with their claws and with their tail. Very Scorpio energy, right? Yeah, a card of dynamic defense, of taking action and standing up in the face of adversity. While the protect card may urge you to shield, the defend card reminds you that you may also need to draw your sword. And then banishing magic, reversing hexes, revealing injustice, protective spell work. All right, so just some ideas here, because we are working with unbinding ourselves today, unbinding ourselves from these things that are holding us back, claiming our power back, and holding on to this King of Cups vibe and this energy, this spiritual connection and almost ascended master vibe of being able to defend themselves and put down boundaries and do whatever they need to do as if they were sailing in calm seas. So treat yourself nice today. Take care of yourself today. Defend yourself today. Take care of your boundaries. And I'm wishing you all the best. I am wishing you peace and strength today. Leave a comment down below if you see something different, or if you've had an experience today that matches up with this, or if this called to you in some way. Please let me know down in the comments. Focus on the eternal self today and how you can free it up even more. Okay. This was a long one, but I think it was important because of the energy we're bumping into coming up today. So have a good Friday, and I will see you on tomorrow's reading. Take care, everybody. Again, peace and strength. Bye-bye.